Greetings, thespians, it's still Tuesday.
We're knights of the round table, we dance whenever we're able. We do routines, we chorus scenes, we footwork in bed.
I am shattered. Show went okay though. People seem to enjoy it. The longest I've ever gone without actually being really aware of the audience though. It's not the sort of show where you're gonna laugh or cry or anything like that on a regular basis, so there's no real way to gauge how the audience are taking it. But enough of this. I will now go on and do the questionnaire that I did for Jason and all of the other Cygnets, but I feel I should praise you this by saying it's not mine. I nicked it wholesale from a show that I'm sure some of you may have even seen called In the Actors Studio, and it was a questionnaire that was, I believe, invented by Bernard Hivaux. That being said, it is a very, very good questionnaire, and it's why I used it, and I think it's fun and amusing and gives a bit of an insight into the people who take it. So without further ado, I shall start off. What is my favourite word? Insouciant. Both for what it means and how it sounds. Although I do also like discombobulate. My least favourite word. Minging. And probably I'm going to have to explain this one to you. It's basically a slang word in England that means bad, or bad smelling, or things like, or just generally bad, but it grates on my ear for some reason. I just, whenever I hear it used, it's usually being used in place of a word that describes what they actually mean far better. I think that's what it comes down to. What sound or noise do you love? Any well-played guitar solo. Clichéic, but I really do enjoy it. It does things to me. That sounded creepy. What sound or noise do you hate? I hate the noise you get when you scrape a plastic ruler over a laminate desk. It's kind of like nails on a chalkboard, or cutlery on plates, similar sort of. Sets my teeth on edge. What profession other than yours would you like to attempt? I'd quite like to be a video games tester, just thinking about the skills that I have currently. Yeah, a video games tester. What profession would you not like to attempt? I would not like to be an abattoir giblet gutter, or really have very much at all to do with the meat industry in any fashion. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive? I've probably thought about this more than the average atheist, but it would probably be, well done, you left the world marginally better for your having been in it, and not a lot of people can say that. Or alternatively, don't worry, I wouldn't have believed it either. Ah yes, if I were an animal, what would I be and why? Well, if we're going with mythological here, probably a dragon. I don't really feel I need to explain myself further there. If you're talking about animals that actually exist, probably an owl. And that's more to do with their bearing and their sort of standing in the animal kingdom. They're not top of the food chain, but pretty much. They're kind of thought of as being a wise animal. Also, I'd love to be able to just twist my head around 360 degrees. That'd be, you know, I would be set for parties forevermore if I could do that. So yeah, I'd be an owl. One of the things I was trying to do with the footage that I shot with the Cygnets was add at least one question that was unique to the person I was interviewing. In the case of Jason, it was pirates or ninjas. Incidentally, ninjas. So I suppose I should add one for the rest of you to answer. Dr. Horrible or a Very Potter musical? I'll leave a link below to a short clip I shot the other day of Jason being his usual insane self. He's becoming a semi-regular feature on this channel, even without being part of it. Hope you enjoyed all that. I've got to go now to edit and upload this while it still actually is Tuesday here. And Mary, I'll see you tomorrow.